Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining this session. My name is Jenny Jing. I'm the Solutions Architect for Public Sector in AWS. And let me pass the mic to my coworker, Cheryl.
Hello, everyone. Name is Cheryl Ninal, Solutions Architect here at AWS as well, and I'm excited to be here today. Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you, Cheryl. So today we want to introduce you a contact center solution, the AWS Contact Center Intelligence, CCI solution for public sector. So within this session, you will see different customer use cases, a record, and live demos. So the last couple of years have been an incredibly challenging time to run on contact center. McKinsey surveyed hundreds of care leaders. They found a call volume increase of 58% in total calls. They also see an average annual agent attrition of 30 to 45%. Agents that remains found themselves overwhelmed by high contact volumes and exasperate customer having trouble resolving seemingly simple matters. In today's, our customers or residents, citizens, or students have simply expect faster and more personalized resolutions. So based on a recent survey, 75% of customers expect to receive excellent or good service from organizations, but only 49% actually receive it. So even without the statistic, it is clear that the customers have been relying on a contact center more to resolve their issues. And we heard the needs from our public sector customers of increasing agent efficiency, digitalizing the call center, adding chatbot to their websites, and etc. So for these problems, AWS offers flexible contact center options. First, if you don't have any contact center or you want to build a new cloud contact center, you can take the advantage of Amazon Connect. It is our single unified cloud contact center for voice, chat, and task management. It includes contact lens, which includes real-time and post-call analytics powered by machine learning. And for customers who already have their contact centers, we have Contact Center Intelligence, the CCI solution that can combine with AWS voice, text, and chat AI capabilities. So what is CCI solution? It can be applied to these three main use cases. First is self-service virtual agents. It includes conversational IVRs and chatbots to deflect calls by enabling your user to quickly find answers and complete transactions on their own without any assistance of a live agent. And this solution can also identify the intent of a caller and direct them to the proper agent and reduce the number of call transfers. Second is the real-time call analytics and agent assist. This is really the holy grail of understanding your customer in real time. With CCI, we are focused on relieving the burden of the agent who's on the front line communicating with customer. And this solution can process these live conversation and understand context of the call with agent assist, provide them with real-time suggestions of answers pulled from a knowledge base or other data sources, like such as the bank of your regulations, policies, and procedures. And the supervisors can monitor and it can be alerted to jump in and help the agents with calls may not be going well. This solution can help you to reduce agent call handling time and reduce the agent churn with effective real-time information. The third I want to talk about is post-call analytics. So this enables you to process 100% of your customer conversation, which gives you comprehensive coverage of all of your customer conversations. And enables you to gain insights such as emerging trends, customer sentiment, and call drivers. Plus, it can help you to identify the customer service and business improvement opportunities. Cheryl will discuss more later and show us a demo. So let's talk about self-service virtual agent first. So here's a use case of the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicle, how to modernize their call centers. So the residents need to contact the DMV for assistance with administrative tasks, such as obtaining a duplicate license, changing an address, scheduling office appointments, or asking other simple questions. So it also applies to your organizations. If you a school, your students might need to make an appointment for admission. If you're state local government, your resident might need to call asking for like street permit, registration, housing, and or different kind of questions. So for this use case, the resident can initiate an interaction through one of many available channels, such as call, SMS text message, or chat, to engage with the org to manage the needs. And this experience uses personalized and dynamic contact flows with natural language understanding chatbots to interact with your resident. And if needed, they still can proceed with transferring to an agent or let the agent call them back. So by providing this self-service solution, the residents, citizens, or students, or even your employees can complete the interaction and their request without having to wait for an agent, which improving the customer experience by eliminating long time and unnecessary wait times. So we know the general AI is a big trend right now, right? So how to improve your customer experience with general AI? This is more about customer finding answers with intelligent search, automating their interaction to find answers, and complete tasks with automation, and finding insights to route those omni-channels interaction to the right agent on the first try, and the roadmap to move from virtual agents to virtual experts. So with CCI, we have offerings to support your customer where they would like to engage, from delivering accurate answers to search queries on the websites. Let's move forward to see a demo. So you can see here when your user or your residents get on your website, they can click the chatbot on the bottom right, and they can ask a question, and the general AI chatbot will reply with the answer and also the related links to help them to dive deep. And also you see a thumbs up and thumbs down button, which will help the chatbot to learn from the response. So this will help the chatbot to get more accurate answers time by time to become a virtual expert. So this is what you see from AWS Self-Service Virtual Agents demo. And let me pass the mic to Cheryl for more features of the CCI solution.
Okay, can you guys hear me? There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So Jenny talked about self-service, and if that is successful, the likelihood of cases coming into the agent queue will be more complex and challenging. And customers will expect agents to have deeper expertise, right? And resolve their issue without escalation. So that's another use case of CCI solution, which is the real-time call analytics and agent assist. These offerings right here that you can see in the presentation, these are Gen powered. This has a Gen powered capabilities that are built to reduce call handle times and improve agent productivity and make sure it's helping the agent solve the customer's challenges or why the customer calls, right? If it gets routed to the agent. So agent again, the support structure, readiness for transformation, and your willingness to engage will determine which agent assist offering is right for you. So first, we'll go with real-time transcriptions. This is high quality, low latency transcription. This will save some time for the agent taking down notes and doing multitasking. This will automatically create notes for you and gather those informations so that your agent can focus more on solving the customer's issue and not having to multitask at all and put down some notes. So, and another great feature of this is when enabled, you can automatically redact PII, which I will be showing in the demo. Next is call analytics and conversational insights. So this allows you to process calls in real time to detect customer sentiments, maybe categorize, or it can categorize your call, set up a supervisor alert so that the supervisor can help with a call or help an agent on, at exactly when the call is happening. We got knowledge search, so it gives you accurate answer. These data are stored across huge data sources that can generate data quickly and accurately, as you can see here, as you can see with the Chinese demo earlier. Next best action recommendations, the bot in the backend can automatically detect customer needs that can deliver answers or provide next best recommendations for agents that is handling the call. All right. So now Jenny mentioned if you want a comprehensive coverage of all your customer conversations and gain insight, or to study some calls to improve customer experience, maybe train a new agent, look at agent performance. This is where your post-call analytic comes. And this is what I'm going to show in the demo. So I'm going to go ahead over and open an Amazon Connect console. So the demo, this demo right here is using, or I'll be showing it with the Amazon Connect, which Jenny mentioned. It's the AWS Omni Contact Center that has a contact lens feature. So the contact lens that will provide you with a real-time agent assist and post-call analytics. So when contact lens is enabled in your Amazon Connect UI, this is what you're going to see. And right now, I'm currently logged in as an admin, so I'm able to see everything in the account. What you see here is an example of a contact record, and this represents a single interaction with an agent and with the agent and a customer. So top right hand, you can see here is some metadata, which relative to the contact trace records or the customer and agent's information. And I want you to focus here at the lower side where we have three graphs. And this is where your conversation and analytics comes in. So first here is a distribution of customer sentiment trends. And over the duration of calls, you can see here is approximately 3 minutes. Then the next one is customer sentiment, which is color coded, which is really nice because you can see that if it's red, then it's a negative sentiment. So when it's positive, then it's a green sentiment, and then neutral would be like regular conversation. And then here at the right-hand side is the talk time. It's a percentage of customer and agent talk time. So let's go back to the customer sentiment trend right here, and I'll explain it a little bit. So you see here that it almost hits a -5. That means that it's the most negative sentiments that could occur in a contact. And as you see, as the conversation progressed, it went to the neutral to 0, all the way to the +5, which is to be the most positive sentiment right here. So it's typically, as you notice, it's typically usually when a customer calls, right? Maybe a customer is upset or have some challenges. This is very common that it will start with a negative sentiment because the customer is having an issue. And as the agent helps the customer, it will go to that neutral trend. And after the agent find the solution and fix the issue, then it will go to the +5 sentiment right here. Then I could point you to look at, if you guys can look at this categories option right here. This is where you can set up rules where you can see here where it says category, and you can see fraud. We pre-configure this rule so that means that this rule was triggered and categorized the call under fraud. So, and also I want to mention that when contact lens is not enabled, you are not able to see the conversational analytics right here. And also you can see the recording and transcript, but not like the color coded as you can see here. So talking about real-time and agent assist, there is an option for you to set up a rule to alert a supervisor if there's a negative sentiment. So what happens is when this is activated, when somebody calls in your contact center and it's been detected as a fraud, on the rules that you set, then the supervisor will receive an alert in real time as the call is happening. And then it'll send a notification with a description of maybe, please help agent with a fraud call. And then it will send like a real-time contact summary with transcript so that the customer will have the context to follow up or maybe engage in the call if needed. So that's what I'm going to show here is the under recording and transcript. If you click on maybe you were wondering what is this negative one where you can see the red one, you can click on that and it will highlight the transcript here or the conversation. So meaning that it will like underline, says I found some strange items in my statement about souvenirs, and that's when it's looking at the ML and AI right there and it's categorizing it as fraud. It's also denoted with a like a front face right here if it's a negative sentiment, and you can see a smiley face here if it's a positive sentiment. So, and if you notice, there's a PII. This is the PII reduction that I mentioned earlier. So this is exactly how it is denoted in the transcript summary, and you just need to enable this to use this feature. So this is like a high-level overview of contact lens and how it can help. And it's a very powerful tool that can help you analyze call to better have a better overall your customer experience. All right, so moving on to our my PowerPoint right here. So let me discuss one use case of contact lens here. The Kentucky, in the public sector arena, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet serves 4.1 million drivers in Kentucky, providing customer service for vehicle licensing and taxes. And their challenges is that they'll have downtime during peak calls and required expensive third-party assistance. So this is when they decided to modernize their contact center. And of course, they were able to leverage the chatbot for self-service use case. And they are also leveraging contact lens, and KYTC has now more insights into the analytics of its customer calls and chats. And with this solution, they were able to reduce their average call time to assist customer from 3 to 4 minutes. They are utilizing, or they have 900,000 chatbot interaction per month and reduce the customer waiting time as well. All right, so for the summary, AWS CCI solution uses a combination of AWS ML-powered services to provide that self-service virtual agents, real-time call analytics and agent assist, and post-call analytics. These are all I already mentioned earlier about accuracy, customization options, call summarization, language IDs. This meaning it can identify the dominant language spoken and can create a transcript using that language. You have the voice detection that provide real-time caller authentication and fraud risk detection to make voice interaction faster and more secure. And then we already see the power of machine learning powered by API to deliver call analytics. We can support contact center migrations, and also we have seen the PII reduction for security. So overall, this is what the CCI can do for you and your organization. To better serve our customer and tailor it to their specific needs, we have all these partners that can help in terms of the 3 use cases of CCI that we mentioned as categorized in this slide right here. You can see from independent software vendors, system integrators, and call center partners. This is so we can be flexible to what our customer needs. So as you can see here, our contact center partners, Genesys and TalkDesk, they can integrate these AWS CCI solution to their contact center. And if they have platforms like, if you have platforms like Cisco, Avaya, or that you want, or the others that you can see here in the slide, you can integrate our AWS CCI solution as well. If you're not using Amazon Connect, or if you already have your contact center. All right, so last part right here, these are all helpful resources for you. You can scan these QR codes or find this in the PowerPoint that we're going to be sending out. And if you want to know or dive deeper more about the AWS CCI solutions. So this is what me and Jenny have. I know it's a lot to cover in 20 minutes. I hope you learned something at the very high level overview, and reach out to me and Jenny if you have any questions. Thank you. Back to you, Ron.